there's always this one guy. He's extremely manipulative and he gets all the girls to fight with all the girls. He's just a horrible, horrible human being. You know, we all fell for that act. He were dating their freshman year. Yeah, I know you know who is. He manipulated me into believing Sango is after his life and he's trying to get rid of her. I hear Vikrant is cheating. Sango comes and she literally goes, "Are you fucking my boyfriend?" She literally smacks him in the face. Babe, you have to call me back. I have so much tea. Okay, here we go. So today I'm going to tell you the lore that is Vikrant. Okay.
I'm ready for the tea with my coffee.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so basically, this is in college. Okay, so I'm in Sarah Lawrence. I'm in college in America, and I have a bunch of friends, and you know, we're all like hanging out. We're all like this girls group or whatever, and we also have other friends. And this is my Desi friend group. So I had a couple of different friend groups because in the film department I was the only Indian, so I had a lot of white friends there. But then outside of, I had a friend group that was primarily Desis. Now I feel like every group goes through this. Every group has a Vikrant at some point in their life, especially girls, because there's always this one guy who goes through each. You know, like he fucks each. And he's extremely manipulative and he gets all the girls to fight with all the girls. And he's extremely problematic and he's just a horrible, horrible human being. So today I'm just going to tell you the lore that is Vikrant, okay? You actually know a lot of people in the story. So I think you can
Very
enjoy it.
excited about this.
Yeah. So, of course, Vikrant is not his real name. Just prefacing for the audience. Don't go finding a Vikrant. His name is something else. And he's a lawyer now, so I will not be using his real name because otherwise he might, you know.
Don't even
sue
say
me
that
or
he's a
whatever.
lawyer.
He doesn't even deserve to be. Anyway, so Vikrant and I became friends my first year of college. I was a freshman, so my first year, and he was a junior, which means his third year. He was older than us, and I had 4 years of college in America. So he was in his third year, I was in my first year. And he became friends with us because he was essentially buying Abby a bunch of alcohol, okay? Yeah, so he used to buy Abby, another friend of mine, a bunch of alcohol, and so he was around a lot. He was chill, he was a fun guy. He was kind of problematic, you know, he would make like problematic jokes and say weird shit, but his intentions always seemed good and he seemed like a nice guy for the most part. Something about him was like he was like coming through for things, okay? So it seemed like he was like a kind guy, but he just like has a hard exterior, but sachi mein wo acha ladka hai. You know, we all fell for that act, okay? Now, the context is that he and Sango, this other girl who's in his batch only, were dating their freshman year. Yeah, I know you know who Sango is. So yeah, so
No! I didn't say it.
he and Sango, yeah,
She was so much better.
so much better.
she
Oh my
did.
god,
Good
and
for
she
her.
did, good for her. But okay, so he and Sango were dating freshmen, like their first year of college. Okay, and then they broke up, but they were still like very close friends. When we came into college, okay? But now I was not friends with Sango when I first came to college. I was friends with Vikrant, however. And Vikrant and I became really, really good friends. And then when Abby's incident happened, right, when she went to the hospital and she, and I talk about this in another episode, so, you know, you can go check that out. But when Abby went to the hospital and she was really sick and all of that nonsense happened, Vikrant spent the night at the hospital with me. So we became very close friends after that because like we spent the night together in the hospital and we really bonded. And then we just stayed really good friends and we'd like mess around a lot and we would hang out a lot and it was great. And I really liked him as a person. Now Sango and Vikrant, I started becoming friends with Sango a little later. In the beginning, I didn't particularly like Sango because Vikrant had told us some really shitty things about Sango, so we thought Sango was a shitty person. which in hindsight now I realize like how stupid that was because Sango is one of my best friends now. Um, but at the time we were, I was friends with Vikrant. My
Of
loyalties lied
course.
with
Yeah,
Vikrant.
yeah, of course.
Um,
There's always
okay.
two sides. It's about which side you're on.
Yeah. So now Vikrant started dating this girl, Jenny. Okay,
Okay.
Jenny is they see in my college. She was very close with my roommate Ash, but she and I were not very close, but we were friends. We were still friends, okay?
No.
And now Vikrant is Jenny's first ever boyfriend, so she was really, really into him.
Oh
And it
God.
seemed it seemed like Vikrant was really, really in love with her too, okay? And we would all go out together, we'd do these drives together. And they start dating and they're in a relationship now and they're having a good time. I hear from another friend who's not involved in any of this. She tells me that look, Vikrant is cheating.
No.
And I was like,
Stop
no,
it.
he's not. Like, he's not. And also, of course, this is something that was like seemed typical for a guy like Vikrant. But I was very
Yeah.
like, just because he seems like it doesn't mean it is. Like he's changed. He's changed. He's different now. And he loves Jenny. I know how much he loves him. I'm like one of his closest friends, and I know. So I find out that he's cheating on Jenny. And I'm like, okay, but I don't have proof. Okay. And I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna create a scene without proof. I don't know
Yeah.
for a fact that he's
For a
cheating
fact.
on Jenny.
True.
Okay, so I tell Ash, okay, I confide in Ash about this, and Ash is like an FBI agent. So Ash starts collecting clues and hints, and Ash sees Vikrant and Sango, hanging out, like behind the library and smoking and things like that, which is all normal, but he would lie about it. So then that was shady.
Okay.
And we started getting like more hints that maybe he's cheating. Now I don't know if he was cheating with Sango or not. Like that is still we don't know. But he
Okay.
would like talk to Sango on Facebook Messenger. Okay, because Ash saw. Ash is Ash literally saw like his phone and saw that he was texting Sango on Facebook Messenger and he was not like he was like he saved her name like as another name
Like
on her
Sango.
phone like Sango. And he did all of these things and Sango used to live off campus, and we knew for a fact because some other people told us that he would like come to her apartment in the middle of the night and things like that. Okay, so it all seemed really shady. And it reached a point where in front of my eyes, so I didn't believe any of this, okay, because I was like, look, I
Yeah.
trust my friend over everybody else. I don't
Yeah,
I don't
of
trust
course.
any
You're
of
a good
this.
friend. Correct.
I was like, there's no way. Like,
Yeah.
whatever you guys are speaking, I don't trust. But
Correct.
then Ash, like, I can't believe I'm saying this. Ash, like, took Sango's phone and messaged Vikrant, being like, I want to see you come outside. And Vikrant was with me, and Ash texted me saying, ask him where he's going. And if he tells you the truth, I'll believe you. And he said, I need to go. And I was like, where are you going? And he told me that he had to go to the dean's office for something. And I was like, why are you lying? And this is really shady. We shouldn't have done any of this. But I was like, why are you lying to me? And he was like, what do you mean? And I confronted him and I was like, listen, everyone's saying that you're cheating on Jenny. Are you cheating on Jenny? And he's like, are you mad? How can you even ask me that question? Whatever. So he's like, I was like, are you going to meet Sango right now? And he was like, no. He lied to me. After
To
I
your
knew,
face after you have asked him.
he said, no, I'm not. I'm going to the dean's office. Sango has messaged me, it's true. But I want nothing to do with her because she's crazy. And then he convinced me that Sango is insane. And he manipulated me into believing that Sango is after his life and he's trying to get rid of her.
You
And that he's
believed a
in
man
love.
when he said that, bro, she's crazy, and you
I know,
believed
I
him.
know. My fault. My
Shame
my
on you.
fault completely.
Yeah,
And I was
fully
like,
on you,
okay,
babe.
fully on me, really
This
fully on
man
me. I
has
know.
gone, bro, she's crazy.
Okay, I want to preface, I was 17. I know better
I know.
now.
Yeah, yeah, I know. We've all
But
done dumb shit at
it
some
was,
point.
I was like, okay, Sango's crazy, and you are right because you are telling me, and you're my friend, and I love you. So I have now, okay, I'm like believing this. And Ash is like, are you fucking dumb? I'm telling you he's lying. And I have convinced Ash now that he's innocent and that Sango's insane.
Oh God.
Finally, that other friend who had told me that, the first person to whistleblow that there is something going on, she comes to me and she's like, 100% they are cheating. And then she gives me like legit proof. Like,
On
I'm
who? On Jenny with who?
with Sango. Okay, which I hate because I love Sango
I
now.
know, I
But
know.
then,
Now, yeah,
then,
yeah, no,
then,
fair.
then I was like
We were
very
all
whatever
kids.
about
It
Sango.
doesn't count.
Yeah. No, Sango's an angel, guys, just so you all know. Sango was also being manipulated, by the way, because Sango
I'm
didn't know a lot of
sure.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
No, no. Back to the story.
okay, Sango swears till today that they didn't cheat. So just so you know,
Okay, I
that's
believe him.
Sango's story. My friend, we will call her Aditi because that's her name, and I couldn't care less to change it right now. So Aditi calls me and she's like, enough. You have to tell Jenny
Hmm.
that Vikrant is cheating.
Correct.
In this time, we come to Bombay and I get brunch with Jenny, and Jenny's from Bombay. So Jenny and
Okay.
I do brunch, and I'm so nervous. And then I ask her, Jenny, if I had a friend who I thought was cheating on a friend, should I tell her? And she goes, if you don't have
So,
concrete proof, don't tell
oh
her.
my God.
And I was like, okay, Jenny. So I was like, I need concrete proof. I'm not breaking up this relationship without concrete proof. I come back and Aditi comes to me and she's like, you have concrete proof. You have multiple witnesses. You have a text message exchange. You have your own fucking eyes. Will you just stop it and tell her? And Aditi goes on this. Aditi's a fucking irritating bitch, okay? She goes on this whole tangent on moral. Okay, I need you to know Aditi is my morality, okay? Like, I think I'm very grey with my morals. Aditi
Hmm.
is very black and white. So she is
Oh,
sort of the
really? Okay.
force in my life that is very like, no, this is wrong and this is
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
So in her head, she was like, this is wrong and this is right. But I'm like, you have to understand, I'm Vikrant's friend. I have to stay loyal to Vikrant, not to Jenny. And she's like, you
Hmm.
confronted Vikrant and what the fuck did he say to you? And I was like, he lied
That's
to me.
true.
He lied to me
Exactly.
straight to
Yeah,
my
true.
face. But I was like,
True.
but still, it's not my, like, honestly, it's not like,
It's not your place.
honestly, tomorrow, Hritika, if you cheated on your mans, I would not tell. Like, I would take that shit to the grave.
You better not.
Yeah, I would take that shit to the grave. I'm sorry.
I would, if I had a guy friend and he cheated, I would tell the girl. But if I had a girlfriend who cheated, I wouldn't tell the guy. I know it's a fully double standard,
It's a okay, if I'm being honest, like for
but
example,
like,
if Roy cheated, I would not tell Ashu. I love Ashu, she's a
oh,
sweetie. But like I would not tell. Because
that's fair.
that's
Okay,
that's my
yeah.
friend.
Okay, I get
If
it.
you're it's
Yeah,
wrong. I would tell him it's wrong.
yeah.
I'd tell him
I
it's fucked
know.
up. But
Yeah,
if you're my friend, my loyalty lies with you. I'm taking it to the fucking grave.
that's
Now,
true.
you
Yeah,
made a mistake, you made
you're
a mistake.
right.
I'm not saying anything. But if they're having an affair, it's a whole different thing. This is an affair. Like, whatever's happening here is an affair. And this is Jenny's first relationship. And I'm like, I
Poor
can't do
baby,
it.
I
I have to
can't.
tell her.
Yeah, you have to tell her.
So, I told Ahad.
I
I
love
was
that
like,
was your go-to.
I can't do this. And
Like, and
Ash
she
is not
said,
gonna
yeah,
help. Ash, like I
yeah.
told you, lowercase, no emotion. She was like, I don't give
She
a
said,
fuck.
I did my bit. I'm
She's
done.
like, I found out the info.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you
She
proof.
did
Now
her
you
duty.
take the proof. She was the private investigator.
Yeah. She
Now
did her
with
duty.
Ahad, I told him, I was like, Ahad and Jenny were good friends. Okay,
Oh,
they
okay.
were way closer. So I was like,
Okay.
Jenny should hear this from a good friend and not from me.
Fair.
Or Jenny should hear
Good
this from the
plan.
both of us together because I don't know. I can't be the one to tell Jenny alone. And this
You
is
need a
selfish on my
buffer.
part. I couldn't. I needed somebody to tell Jenny with me. So me
Correct.
and Ahad meet Jenny for some reason at the fucking library. And we tell Jenny the truth. We tell her what we know. Jenny goes, call Sango here right now. And I'm like, what? And she's like, call her and tell her to come here. I want to ask her point blank if she's fucking my boyfriend. So I called Sango and I was like, hi, can you come to the library, please? And she's like, what's up? And I was like, just want to hang. Can you please come to the library? And I feel so bad about this now. But Sango comes and literally Jenny goes, are you fucking my boyfriend? And Sango goes, no, I'm not. And she's like, why does everyone think you are? And she goes, I don't know. And me and Ahad are just sitting there. Okay. And it's only like they took this conversation away. And then
I'm gonna get secondhand stress.
And then Jenny's like, can I read your messages with my boyfriend? And Sango goes, no, you cannot. And she's like, why not? And she's like, no, because that's an invasion of my privacy. Also so valid. And she goes, okay, well, I guess I'm going to be talking to him then. But do you have contact with him? And Sango goes, yes, I do talk to him. And she's like, what do you talk to him on? And she's like, Facebook Messenger. She's like, why don't you all just talk on regular call or text or WhatsApp? Why Facebook Messenger? That's so specific and that's so weird.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know, it's just something we've always used. And I'm like, okay. And we all are standing there.
Facebook Messenger is like Snapchat's predecessor.
It is. It's shady.
It's shady.
So, she's like, I need to go home and talk to Vikrant. And we're like, you do that. She's like, no, y'all are coming with me. And we're like, what? She's like, whatever you told me. She's like, whatever you told me, you're going to say in front of him now. And I'm like, please don't do this to me. I can't. I was like, Vikrant and I are friends.
Oh my God.
So me and Ahad go and we sit with Vikrant and Jenny as she confronts him and then asks us to tell him what we told her. And we do. And I look at him and I'm like, I asked you, but you still lied to me. And then he starts claiming that we just want to break them up or whatever and all of these things. And then he claims that I'm in love with him, which is why I'm trying to break them up and all of these things. And she literally smacks him in the face. And he falls to the ground and he falls to my feet. Okay, it's like crazy. I don't know why there was so much violence.
I love it.
And then we leave and it's like, again, now it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And then we walk to the petrol pump and we buy her cigarettes. And then she just smokes a whole pack of cigarettes in front of us. And Ahad and I are like kind of afraid now.
Yeah.
We go home and everything's fine. And then the next couple of days was like I had a trip to Canada. So I flew to Canada. So I had no idea what was happening on campus. I come back and he convinced her that we were lying. And he was back with her. And then they both stopped talking to me.
You're joking.
But then months later, he and Jenny broke up. And Jenny and I spoke and we became friends again. And Jenny, me, and Sango became friends. The three of us.
Oh.
And because then after that, Sango and I became very good friends. Weirdly enough, Sango and I became best friends, and we still are. And cut to now, Vikrant is dating Abby, and Saniya and Vikrant don't talk anymore.
Hold on, cut to like currently?
No. Like a couple of months later,
Okay.
Vikrant and Abby start dating.
Really?
Yeah. And now they're in a relationship and things are like good with them or whatever. And me and Vikrant somehow become friends again. Okay. Like we meet and we apologize and we become friends again and we're fine. And me, Abby, Jenny, we all are friends again. Everything's normal again. Okay. Like things are way better. We
Jenny's
managed
also
to,
friends with Vikrant.
She's not like besties with him, but she's like, whatever, it's fine now. You're an ex. It's fine. I'm over you and I'm seeing other people kind of a thing.
Got it.
So we are all fine now. We're all doing well. And we go for this one holy party, okay? At this holy party, I'm really, really drunk and Vikrant is hanging out with me a lot and Vikrant and I are drinking and we've just become friends again, so we're like hanging out and we honestly did get along really well. So we're doing a lot of masti. And during that period of time, so he's giving me a lot of attention and he is not talking to his girlfriend Abby. But it wasn't weird or anything. And Abby gets pissed at him, understandably so, and leaves the party. Vikrant runs behind her and leaves the party with her. I'm continuing to get drunk, whatever. Sango is also at this party, and at one point, me, Sango, and Vikrant all take a shot of tequila together.
Okay.
I'm supposed to shoot my film the next day, okay? And Vikrant is a part of my film, like my project. Like a couple of days later, Vikrant shows up, the project goes well, everything's fine. Abby doesn't show up even though she was supposed to come help. I was like, okay, is Abby mad at me or something? Like, did I do something? And he's like, no, nothing, it's fine. I was like, okay. The next day, Abby sends me a message saying, you're the worst human being in the world, and you tried to sexually assault my boyfriend, and you tried to get Sango and Vikrant to fuck. Because that's what he told her when, like, they must have had a fight or whatever.
And she believed him honestly.
He was
This
really good at
man.
manipulating. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
this man is.
shook it. But I was so over it because Abby and I were having problems anyway. I was like, you know what? Fuck off. So I did not respond to her message, okay? Instead, on my... I just left her on read. She sent me a really long, nasty message.
Okay.
So I left it on read. But then later, I posted, because I'm 17, you know, I posted on my Finsta picture of me, Jenny, and Sango. Me, Jenny, Sango, I posted a picture of the three of us, being like, we don't need no shit, or some shit like that of the three of us. And then also I posted a picture of me and Ahad with a bottle of beer in our hands in his room. And then I posted a screenshot of the message that she sent me, the nasty message that she sent me. And I like captioned it some shit. I was like, wow, like, yeah, I'm a narcissist bitch, clearly. And it like something like she had told me, she's like, your heart is like black and blah, blah, blah. Some shit like that she said. And I didn't even respond. I was like, I don't have the time to respond to this BS. Like, if we want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. But no one talks to me like this.
Yeah.
It was the nastiest message I've received in my life, even till today.
God,
I'm like,
so
okay,
funny.
fine. Yeah, it was awful. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. It is what it is. I post this thing. Ahad used to be a resident assistant, like an RA in our college. So he had a job that gave him free housing, and he used to take care of like all the freshmen that used to come in.
Got it.
Her friend, Abby's friend, saw this post on my Finsta, took a screenshot, sent it to like Residence Life, which was the department of our college that handle all resident stuff, and said that, look, your RA is drinking beer in his room, that's illegal. And so he got fired from his job the next day because of like a stupid fight that me and Abby were having.
That sucks.
And I remember Jenny being so angry on Ahad and my behalf. Like, she was ready to kill Abby. And Abby wasn't involved in this, but her friend was. And her friend sent in like an anonymous tip. But this friend was so stupid, took a screenshot of the Instagram, and like her profile picture was still there at the end. And they made a big printout and showed it to Ahad. Then Ahad saw that it was her who sent it. And her name is Eloise, and that's her real fucking name. So, yeah, fuck
Rotten
you,
hell,
bitch. Yeah, so that's what happened, and Ahad fucking lost his job after that. And now we look back and laugh. Because,
I know,
like, it's
but
funny.
I'm
But
sure
it
at
was
the
really
time
fucked up
it's
in
like
the
a big
moment.
deal. Yeah.
No, it was really bad. Anyway, now I don't really talk to Jenny. Like, we have like a, you know, hi, hello relationship.
Instagram
But she's
friendship.
lovely. She's lovely, yeah. Abby, years later, moved back to New York, met me and apologized, which was really nice.
Really? Oh, wow.
We did sort things, and we both agreed that, you know, that A, we were kids, and B,
Yeah.
like, Vikrant was fucked up.
Yeah, he was awesome.
I don't know where Vikrant is, and I'm grateful. There were a few more times he came back into our life and he did like more fucked up shit that I can't talk about.
No. Oh,
But
God.
this is only the beginning of him, and I feel like gotta stay away from guys like Vikrant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, what the hell?
Yeah. Anyway, so that's the lore of Vikrant. Anyway, that's the short story log for today.
You won't believe what else happened.